Hey everyone, so I'm just coming back with an update. So I basically went to, sorry, I'm trying to hold the camera. So I basically went to an orthopedic surgeon. He looked at my MRIs and he said that there was nothing wrong with my spine. Okay. He looked at the 10 bulging discs and he said that they're normal for my age. I'm 30, by the way. So that there was nothing he needed to do surgery on, and he sent me to, they have their own physical therapy. So he wants me to go to their physical therapy. And a lot of the stuff is just like, really not even like science-backed treatments, like ultrasound and traction and stuff like that. Not that I won't try it, because at this point I'm desperate and willing to try anything. He also referred me to a pain clinic. So I get to the pain clinic. This guy is very arrogant and doesn't want to really listen. So he told me that my problem was totally muscular. He said, he may be right, and I do hope he is right, because this would actually be the best outcome for me. But he said that my problem is entirely muscular, and that basically when I got the chiropractic adjustment, my body went into shock. My body thought that I got injured, and my muscles went into what's called muscle guarding, and that's when your muscles tighten up like hard as a rock, and they do that to try to protect you. They don't want you to move because they think you're injured. So it's your body's defense system, okay? So basically what happens is like your nerves and your muscles and everything send a message to your brain saying, something's wrong, something's wrong, something's wrong. And your brain doesn't really know what to do with all the information at one time, so your brain just turns it into pain and muscle guarding. Your brain does this to try to get you to not move and realize that something's wrong. It's just your body's own defense mechanism, and somehow that kicked in. And what really irritated me about the pain clinic visit, though, was he was basically questioning my symptoms. Like, I told him that I had really bad sciatic pain in my right leg, and he told me, how do you have sciatic pain? You don't even have any pinched nerves, just because my bulging discs weren't pushing on any of my nerves. But the thing is my bulging discs are pushing on my fecal sac, which has nerves in it. Hello. I guess I don't expect him to know that, because he's just a pain clinic doctor and not like a neurologist or something. But I'm not even a doctor, and I know that. Like, it makes zero sense to me. So he did, however, give me a prescription of Lyrica to help me get through physical therapy. And honestly, I actually really like the Lyrica. It does make you feel really high and super tired, but the more you take it, you kind of get used to it. That's just my experience. I'm sure other people have, there's bad and good experiences, everybody, with certain medications. It is helping my pain. It's not gone completely at all, but it has dulled it out enough to where I kind of feel like my old self again a little bit. Like, not physically, but mentally and emotionally. Like, I actually laughed a few times today, and was able to talk about stuff, and that's really nice. And I just hope that the effects of the medication actually last, because I've heard sometimes where people will take these medications and they work for like a month or two and then they just stop working. And I'm really hoping that Lyrica doesn't stop working for me. I really like it. They had tried me on Cymbalta before that, and Cymbalta was terrible. It did help with the nerve pain, but it didn't really do anything for my bone pain. Also, it made me super suicidal and depressed. So I got back on my old antidepressant, which is Effexor XR, which I love. That's my favorite antidepressant I've ever taken, and trust me, I've taken a lot because I've had severe anxiety and panic issues since I was 14 years old. Excuse me. So, sorry. It's really tough when you have a condition that nobody can find out what's wrong. And a lot of these doctors just want to spend 5 minutes with you in the room, and then they leave. And, you know, they're just like, they basically just throw pills at you, and they're like, okay, get out, you know. None of them really want to take the time to look into your situation in, like, a deeper scientific way. They just don't care. So I'm done with orthopedics. Not to, like, blast all orthopedic surgeons or specialists and all that, but they just don't. I have not had any luck with them. I've been to several. So I'm going to go, since I have so many, like, neurological issues from this, I'm going to go the neurosurgeon, neurologist route and hope that that can give me some, figure out what's going on. Like, even if there's nothing wrong with my spine and I have, like, a spinal cord injury or something that's causing the pain, I want to know that, you know, I want to know that. You know, I need to find out if I have something crazy going on that I need to be medicated for in the proper way. I need the right treatment for what's going on with me. And, you know, nobody's just able to figure out what's wrong. So I go see a neurosurgeon Monday. He has really great ratings. I'm really hoping he'll be able to help me. I actually have, like, a paper with, like, I don't think it's over here actually, but I have a paper like with all of my symptoms and stuff on it and notes and stuff, and I'm just hoping that he'll be able to help me. This is really hard, you know. I just wish it was something that they could find easily and be like, okay, we can do surgery on this, or we know how to treat this conservatively or whatever. But, you know, when doctors can't even find what's wrong with you, it's like the toughest thing in the world. I mean, it truly, truly is. And I had a lot of people tell me, well, it sounds like you have fibromyalgia. But the thing is with, I was kind of looking into that. And the thing is with fibromyalgia, which I kind of did think that I had it, but then I did more research on it, and I kind of found out that fibromyalgia pain comes and goes. Like you're in constant pain, but the areas of pain that you're in change. For me, I have constant pain in the same areas, and it doesn't move or anything. I've been tested. Sorry, this lyric gonna make you tired. I've been tested for autoimmune disease. Not by rheumatologists. I haven't had a full rheumatologist workup. Basically, my family doctor did an ANA test. I've had 3 ANA tests, and they checked my protein levels. They checked if my body was making inflammation and all of that, because my doctor really, really thought that I had rheumatoid arthritis. And all of that came back normal. I'm not really sure if there's autoimmune diseases out there that you can test negative ANA for. So I don't know. I may go to a rheumatologist in the future if none of this gets solved with, like, on the neuro side. I just can't see it being an autoimmune disease that would just suddenly appear after I got an injury. I mean, I guess maybe that's possible if something just kicks in, you know, after an injury. I mean, I've heard of that happening. I know people with fibro had that happen, like they got injured and then it just kicked in. So I'm not really sure what's going on with me. I just know that my entire spine hurts really bad, my bulging discs hurt really bad, and my sacrum hurts really bad, and I can't even sit. My parents are going to Disney World the end of April, and I'm in so much pain. Like, they wanted me and my husband to go with them, and I couldn't, but with the Lyric, I think I might be able to. It's just that we'll have to fly instead of driving. I can't, there's no way I can drive for 14 hours. I can't sit that long. So my husband found some flights, and it's a direct flight, and it's like 2.5 hours, and he was able to get the very front seats, which they have more leg room, so I can get up and like stretch and stuff like that. Because unfortunately, when you have chronic back pain, you get really stiff if you sit too long, and it just hurts really bad. So I'm gonna like totally bring like a heat wrap or something, and then my medications and stuff, and probably like a towel or something so I can support my lumbar. What's really weird is they say you should have proper posture or whatever when you have back pain, and that will lessen the pain, but it's the opposite for me. That's why I know something's like really wrong. Like, I don't know. Like, for me, it actually feels better if I lean forward. Like, if I hunch over, it feels better on my back. And I don't know if that's because I have like mild levoscoliosis or whatever, but my back actually hates when I use proper posture for some reason. Like, it hates it. So I mean, honestly, I could probably, if my sacrum and pelvis didn't hurt so bad, it'd be great, because then I could actually sit and not be in like at least that way I would just have back pain. Because see, the problem is when I sit like I'm doing right now, putting that pressure on my pelvis, it hurts really bad. And then even leaning my back on something like this pillow back here, it hurts. Like, I cannot put pressure on it. Like, and if I stand up, the pain goes away dramatically. I mean, it's still there, but it's like a huge difference for when I stand up. I don't know what this is. I don't know what's going on. You know, I have mild stenosis in places in my back, but nothing significant. And you know, it's not like I have any pinched nerves. One thing I was thinking of is maybe because my muscles are guarding, they are compressing nerves. So like my sciatica keeps like going off and going crazy. But if my piriformis muscle is tight, which I'm positive it is, it can irritate that nerve, because your sciatic runs right under your piriformis, which is like your butt muscle, your deep butt muscle, and your glute kind of goes over it. So, I mean, obviously though, if my muscles are guarding my body, something's wrong. And even my physical therapist said that. My physical therapist said that your muscles are guarding because you have an injury somewhere, and they're trying to protect you, or they're trying to provide stability to your spine. And you know, it's just kind of like, I really don't know, because it's kind of conflicting with what the pain specialist said. I mean, he said that it was muscular, but I mean it is, but there's some underlying reason why my body did it, you know. I don't necessarily believe that, you know, my body thought that it got injured. I really think I do have an injury somewhere, because otherwise my back wouldn't hurt so bad. And I mean, the disc thing, like I have 10 bulging discs, and the thing is I did not have bulging discs at all before I went to the chiropractor, and I have proof of that through previous imaging that I had before the chiropractor. So the only thing I can think of is like maybe that caused my body to guard. So I'm thinking maybe because I strained my C1, my neck is guarding, and then because of the discs, my back is guarding. But that wouldn't make sense as to why it's guarding my sacrum and butt. So I don't know. There's just something weird going on, totally weird. And I literally have all the symptoms of cervical instability. Cervical instability can cause a lot of neurological issues, and that's generally when you have lax tendons around your C1 and C2 vertebrae. And, my MRI said loss of lordosis, which is the curvature in your neck. So I have that, and I don't know. I really hope the surgeon can help me, because I am so sick of going to 80 different doctors and none of them wanting to help me or spend more than 5 minutes with me in the room talking about, what's going on. I think my last hope would probably be going, since I'm in Ohio, would be going to Cleveland Clinic. I really want to go to Mayo Clinic, but it's all the way in Florida, and that would be the closest one to me. So I don't know how that would work out. I mean, I don't have any money, really, Even going to Cleveland Clinic would be hard on me. But I just need a diagnosis. That's all I need. And I need a diagnosis, and I need a treatment plan. I don't understand why this is so hard, Like, obviously there's something going on. And obviously my brain cannot communicate correctly with my nerves. And, I don't know. I mean, I have nightmares about this every night. And, I have nightmares about being paralyzed for the rest of my life. I have nightmares about my autonomic nervous system failing, which is it's your brain stem. It controls your organs. I really worry about that. Especially because, like, when I walk for a long time, or not a long time, but it's a long time for me, my oxygen drops to like 89, and that really scares me. And I don't know if that's from me having COVID or, I don't know. My doctor she wants a CT scan of my lungs. I don't really know what the point of that is. I mean, it's just a image. I don't really know that it's going to show her if they're functioning correctly. I don't know. So we will see. This is just such a journey for me, and it's exhausting, and I'm tired, and I'm in pain, and I just want it to be over. I really do. And I mean, a lot of, like, some of my family members and stuff are like, oh, do you just want the doctors to tell you something's wrong? And I'm like, well, yeah, because something is wrong. Your body's just not normally in pain for no reason. There's gotta be a reason. And, I've got to figure it out, because I am so tired of this crap. Like, I was trying to exercise by walking around the house the other day. I kind of just paced from one end to the other. And my entire waist down went totally numb. And I mean numb. Like, severe neuropathy type of numb. And I had to lay down for like an hour just to get the feeling back in my legs and, hips and stuff. And it scares me so bad. It really does. I've got to see a good neurologist, and I just don't know who to go to. I've tried looking up, and a lot of them you can't even get in for like 3 months, and I'm like, I could have permanent nerve damage by that point. Like, I don't know. I'm just really stressed out, you guys, and I don't know what to do about my situation. And it's like none of the doctors will help me, so it's just it's really daunting. And I really do need help, and I feel like I just can't get it, and can't get the type of care or treatment that I need. I just have to figure something out. But I will post another update if the neurosurgeon says anything of significance. I will still keep you guys updated on my journey and what's going on. And yeah, so I will see you guys later. Thanks for watching, and if possible, you can donate to me through my GoFundMe, which will be listed in the description. Even if you can't donate, shares are appreciated. Doing all of this, going to all these doctors and stuff, takes a lot of money, and it's hard to do. I mean, I can't work. You know, the only one working is my husband, and we can barely make it by. So if you could just share, donate, that'd be great. And if not, thank you for watching, and I appreciate it. See you guys later.